Hey, it's Jennifer Merritt, and I wanted to say what a healing session is like working with me. And so, for energy work, it can be done in person, it can be done remotely, it can be done online. Even remote work, it's like there is a conversation first. And I'll tell you, a lot of people experience it as calming, or they'll feel sensation in their body of like, sometimes it's like they'll feel warmth or tingliness. It's pretty consistent that people feel more relaxed and calm, or they sleep better at night. That's really common. And I'm not seeing anyone say, and I haven't had anyone say, that distant healing is not the same as in-person healing. It's actually pretty consistent across the board that people are saying distant healing feels just as well and helpful as in-person healing. And I'll tell you, my experience of distant healing is often more accurate because I don't have the distraction of the physical. For example, I had a healer that I was working with. So she was already very in tune and connected with energy work. And we were doing an exchange, and I was sending her Reiki at this point. And when I was working with her, I knew something, and what I felt going on in her body, I didn't know before by talking to her, but I felt it, and I just trusted that. And then I went back to her and said, I feel it more on this side of you, and it felt this way here. And it was really validating because she had this, because it was true for her, what was going on physically for her health-wise. And I've had a lot of experiences like that where I wouldn't be in the same room with someone, but all I know is what I'm seeing in their field, and then I don't know, but I go to them and I say, this was my experience, and it's been validated. And I will say that I don't often tell people, like I would never say like, oh, you have a lot of dark energy here. Like, I don't think that's ever gonna serve someone. I think like nobody wants to walk through the world being like, well, that person who's sensitive said I had dark energy, and now their mind is regurgitating that. That's not helpful. I wouldn't want that. I don't want that for other people. So I don't do stuff like that in my healing sessions. But I might say like, I felt this spikiness, and it almost felt like a defense. And I have to say, I've never been wrong. Like, I don't want to sound full of myself, but it's not, what I am saying is it's not often that I'll say my experience, but when I have been like, this is so real to me, I'm gonna share, this is what I'm feeling, it has been pretty accurate. And that's it. It's like, so the physical healing, emotional, mental healing can very much be done remotely. The sense of relaxation, improved sleep, is very consistent for people. So energy work is a really beautiful tool for de-stressing, kind of shedding that, the fact that we're energy then moves quicker, it turns into air. This is an Ayurvedic approach. Energy moves quicker, it turns into air. More air turns into heat, which is fire. More fire turns into water, and then earth. And that's our solid body, our physical body. So it's like we are energy. Energy is there before anything else. And so when we do stuff like all these things that I share and talk about, pranic healing, magnified healing, Reiki, emotional freedom technique to clear energy, meditation clears energy, yoga, like when you do these self-care practices, you're kind of shedding the old and you're allowing yourself to bring in new. And so if you have any questions about Reiki or any of the other techniques that you are listening to me talk about, like, I would love to hear your questions and be able to answer them. I know a lot of this stuff might be new for a lot of people, and I also know a lot of people are just like waking up and they're feeling stuff that they don't know what is. And pretty much you can tell me anything. Like, I've either been there, done there, or I've heard someone else talk about it, and I would love to support you. So namaste.